Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Elira and welcome back to another episode of Life in My 20s. I know it's been a long time I dropped some content here, but that's because I've been trying to make sure that every video I'm dropping under this playlist is actually perfect for the playlist. This series is where we figure out this crazy phase of life, and if you're in your 20s and you feel like you don't know what you're doing, trust me, you're not alone. We are in this together. So stay tuned and let's jump right into today's video. So if this is your first time on my channel, thank you for joining in. I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoyed the other videos I already have ready for you. Today we'll be talking about life in my 20s, love and relationships. Guys, I've been dreading this topic for so long because I don't know, like I just feel like it's really personal, but you guys know I promise to share. So I'm not going to be like holding back. I'm going to try my best to make sure that you guys get the best out of the time you spend on this channel. Growing up, Disney gave us this idea of what love should be like. It was a fairy tale where the girl is just somewhere hidden away and then her Prince Charming comes and sweeps her off her feet and they live happily ever after. But in reality, that is not the case. And as a young girl, you think that when you get to that age where you're supposed to find love, it will all be magical. I had this dream of when I'm 25, I should be married and probably have 1 or 2 kids already, like it was just gonna be blissful. I had my whole life figured out, but guess what? I clocked 25, but I was nowhere close to being married. I knew that I was nowhere close to being married at 25. So it now brings you back to the reality of life is not a fairy tale. Especially your love life. Your love life is not a fairy tale, it's actual work. I'm just going to be telling you guys just a few things that I've learned from my time being in the few relationships that I've been in and basically just being in love, because I like to believe that I was in love with these people that I'm no longer talking to. But anywho, it's either you're on dating apps or you're trying to talk to somebody or like you're just, meeting people you actually feel like you can actually like really be into, and then next thing they are ghosting you or they're giving you mixed signals. And for somebody in their 20s, it can be really overwhelming and depressing to say the least, because at some point you start feeling like maybe you're not good enough or maybe like you're not worthy or deserving of love. But I'm here to tell you that that is not the case, my darling. It's just life in your 20s and you're going to be fine, okay? It's not like I've escaped my 20s, but at least I know I'm fine now. I did not die, even after going through all those experiences, I did not die. I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm breathing, I'm living, I'm thanking God, so don't worry, I'm going to also thank God very soon. Just hold on and be strong, darling. I love you. Regardless of all of these, there are some hard truths that we all need to remember. You might know these things I'm about to talk about, or you're just getting into your 20s. You need these things to actually, go through it. Number one is not everyone is meant to stay. Some people are there to teach you lessons. Some people are there to just serve a particular purpose in your life and move along. So when you actually figure out what each and every person's purpose in your life is, you won't find it difficult to let go of people when it's time to do so. Most times we find it difficult to let go because we feel like, oh, this person is so amazing. Why are we going through this? Why are we having this issue? Like, why do we have to break up? Or why do we have to, give each other distance? You have to remember that not everybody is meant to stay. People come and go in your 20s. I think you've heard this over and over and over again, but I'm just here to reemphasize, love yourself first. You need to love yourself first. If you do not love yourself first, you cannot love somebody else. Even the Bible said it like, love your neighbor as yourself. It didn't say love your neighbor, then love yourself. It said love your neighbor as yourself. So if you don't love yourself, you can't love other people. It's very simple. And for you to love yourself, you don't need somebody to tell you what love is. You have to discover what love is to you. Show yourself that love so that when somebody else comes along and sees how you love yourself, they would actually come into alignment with that and they won't stress you and you will not stress them. I hope that is clear. Secondly, if you love yourself first, you will run away from the bare minimum. You will not accept the bare minimum. Loving yourself means you respect yourself enough to know when to walk away from some certain situations which do not serve you. Red flags don't turn green over time. This one I'm saying it with so much annoyance because we have this habit of saying, oh, it's not that deep, or oh, he will change, or she will change, or blah blah. Once you see a red flag, run. These people know that they act in certain types of way that hurt you or make you like unsure about yourself, but they will keep doing it because they enjoy seeing you suffer. But you, on the other hand, because you probably love this person, you feel like, oh, your love is going to make them change. Since your love is not going to make them change, it's only the love of Christ that can make them change. So please, the best thing you can do for them is to put them in prayer and leave them for God. But as a human being and as a 20-year-old who is supposed to be figuring out a lot of other things, this is not the time for you to start mending or trying to change somebody's red flag to green. If they show you who they are, believe them. Somebody can't keep saying that they love you and then they keep treating you like shit, or they keep, just making you suffer and cry and be emotionally distraught all the time. It is not your job to make excuses for people. If the person shows you how much they love you, believe them. Don't try to be the good Samaritan. Your own feelings will not top their own feelings and make the feelings enough for the both of you. You only keep draining yourself out, and they are just there, being the worst possible partners they can be to you. The fourth point is that love should feel safe, not stressful. You should be happy to go to this person. You should feel at home with this person you're in love with or who is in love with you. You should feel like if I've had a stressful day, I can call the love of my life and everything just, eases out. If you're constantly anxious or overthinking or unsure about where you stand with this person, that is not love. It is emotional exhaustion. It is emotional distress. Please run away. Number 5, mixed signals is a clear no. So for a girl, if a guy keeps giving you mixed signals, today he's calling you, texting you, hanging out with you, tomorrow he's ghosting you, behaving like you're stressing him out or something, that is a clear no. Do not take it for granted. Do not try to make up excuses. I don't know, I keep saying this. Don't try to make up excuses for him because he knows what he's doing. It's quite simple. If somebody really wants you in their life, they'll do everything to keep you in their life. It's not rocket science. You will not have to be decoding their messages or actions or, trying to solve a puzzle that is not existent. So mixed signals is a clear no. Once you're not sure, once you're unsure about where you stand with the person, that is a clear no. Let it go. Number 6, healing before dating is essential. So this one, a lot of people take it for granted. You see people saying, oh, they need to move on to somebody else to get over somebody they've been with. That is really unfair to yourself, number 1, and to the person you are moving on to. Number 2, because you find out that if you haven't really healed from somebody, it will be difficult for you, whether we like it or not. To be honest, it will be difficult for you to give in your all into the next relationship. So you have to take out some time for yourself to heal. It's always very difficult when you go through a breakup with somebody that you're really in love with. But trust me, sis, moving on to the next person or giving attention to the next guy is not going to heal you. You need time. You need time. You need time to heal so you can be better for the next person you are going to meet. I don't know much about guys because I'm a girl. I can only speak from a girl's experience. But I believe for guys, it's important to also take out time to heal, because I believe that a man that loves really loves. So if you've really been in love with a girl and she breaks your heart, please take time to heal. Don't come and kill the next girl or come and just, scatter her life because, oh, she broke my heart, so I don't care anymore. Like, no, please, just take time to heal. You find out it makes your life easier and it makes it better for the next person. Your peace is more important than a relationship. So this one is quite simple. It's better you're single and you have your sanity than to be in a relationship where today you are losing weight, tomorrow your eyes are swollen, next tomorrow you can't concentrate at work, the next day you're fighting to sleep, you're just destabilized. God has given you peace. God has given you a sound mind. So why would you allow a man or a woman to destroy that for you because you want to be in a relationship? If it becomes too draining and drenching for you, please leave. It's better to be alone than to be with the wrong person. My dad used to always say this, like, it's better you don't even marry than to marry the wrong person, because once you marry the wrong person, your life is just going to take a downward trajectory. Like, I don't even know if I should call it a trajectory. It's just going to take a downward spin. Like, you are just going to suffer. Attraction is not enough. Yeah, you might be attracted to somebody because maybe they're fine, they're handsome, you like the way they look, their physique, maybe probably the way they talk, or maybe just basically the way they look, because attraction has to do with more like what you're saying. So you're just like, oh, you're really into this person because you like what you're saying. But my darlings, attraction is not enough. Chemistry is great, but compatibility is better. Like, yeah, you guys should have a vibe, of course, that is fine. But are you guys really compatible? You have to remember that beyond physical attraction, beyond the chemistry, there's a whole lot of other things that you should consider when you're going into a relationship. If there's anything I've said in this video so far that you like me to throw my light on, or you like me to talk about more, please let me know in the comment section, and do well to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions for me, I'm open to actually taking questions, because I think I really enjoy talking about love and relationships in your 20s. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video as much as I did enjoy making it. Please don't forget to turn on post notifications for my next video. Bye.